Whatever you want to make it.
Sit. Actually, don't sit. I'll get to that. Good evening, citizens. Welcome to the third day of the Lemant. Yes, Lemant. The Lemant Gala. Sorry, the Crusader oxygen is so crisp. I think I'm getting a bit lightheaded. As you've probably noticed by your aching calves, there aren't any chairs in the hall tonight. That's not a logistical oversight by the planning committee. It's a choice, you see. The people of Hurston don't exactly enjoy the floating in the clouds lifestyle we have here in Abyssin. While we argue over the seasoning on our Wolfie, their workers are breathing in more silicate than air. Their environment isn't just port, it's a graveyard with a corporate logo slapped on it. I mean every bit of offense when I say the class divide on Stanton 1 isn't a gap, it's a canyon. Have you seen the gold-plated spires of Central compared to the workers sleeping in shipping containers in the outskirts? It's hard to breathe when your lungs are full of industrial soot, and it's even harder when you realize the person selling you your burrito bar hasn't seen a real tree in 3 generations. Ranting aside, we really are happy to have you here. And to those of you joining us on the spectrum from across the system, I know the catering today, well, it sucks, honestly. I'm genuinely glad to see so many of you tagging hashtag Lemant Gala on social media with photos of your actual meals. It keeps the spirit alive. And a special note, for those of you who stood up today to let someone else take one of the few benches available, we've been watching, we've kept track of those small acts of empathy. There's a thank you bag waiting for you at the shuttle bay on your way out. But look, today isn't really about my ramblings, or the massive factories, or even the illustrious Hurston family. It's about the things that can't speak for themselves. It's about the wildlife and the ecosystems gasping for air amidst toxic runoff. It's about the flora turning gray because the sun can't pierce the smog. We're here to be the voice for a planet that is being mined into a husk. We're here to show that even in a corporate run system, we still care about the soul of the world. So, to start our evening of reflection, please welcome to the stage our incredibly talented and understandably exhausted vocalist, Rosabelle.
Thank you, QT. Truly, you did exceptionally well for your first time on our stage. It takes a certain kind of bravery to stand in this light, doesn't it? Greetings, my dear audience. We have reached the crest of the Lemant Gala, 3 days behind us and only 2 remain. I will confess to you all, these sessions have been heavy. The air in this room feels thick with the weight of the truths we are uncovering. To be honest, I find myself looking forward to the final day, to the moment the doors open for the children. I want to see them indulge in pastries, lose themselves in toys, and fill our gallery with the bright, messy colors of youth. I am aching for the sound of their delight. After we play the first melody of the finale, they will get to hear an entirely new, song-a-catchy little tune that I hope will be the only lament they ever have to remember. But that isn't today. Today the sun is blocked by the haze of Stanton 1. Regrettably, I must address the elephant in the system. I must call out the consortium of corporations that make up the machine of Hurston, to the executives who boast of production quotas, while presiding over the senseless murder of ecosystems and the systematic mistreatment of living creatures. I speak directly to you. There are doctors you can speak with, there is counseling, there is therapy, there is real profound help available to you that goes far beyond the hollow, temporary satisfaction of a quarterly profit margin or the exercise of power over the week. I implore you, contact them. The next time you consider mistreating a worker or poisoning a coastline or silencing a species, stop. Reflect, because the wheel always turns. One day the ones being discarded may be you or someone you actually hold dear in your hearts. Now that bitterness is out of the way, we have addressed the shadow. Now let us look at the fire. Let us reflect on the struggle of the spirit and the flickering flame of hope that refuses to be smothered by the smog. Please look to the screens. Let us witness the iron rain.
is thick with a ghost of green, a graveyard planet, a corporate machine. Stanton Eye, where the light is thin and the profit margins are built on sin. No breathers for the souls that died in the strip mine scars of corporate pride. From the rusted peaks to the poisoned shore, a world forgotten, a factory floor. Oh, Hurston, the root of the crisis, so too, where the silent wind rises. Extinction written in the neon dust of a logical heritage turned to rust. They boast of the void they have made, while the copian waits in the shade. The copian prowls through the sand cave deep, where the ghost of the forest no longer sleep. Blind only crabs on the wasteland floor, scavenging in hunger and nothing more. The wharf course eats what the toxins spare in the shadow of smoke and the smoggy glare. Gavin boasts of the species he broke, while the whole world chokes on his yellow smoke. Oh, Hurston, the root of the crisis, so too, where the silent wind rises. Extinction written in the neon dust of a logical heritage turned to rust. They boast of the void they have made, while the copian waits in the shade. The sky is black, the ocean's dead. With iron rain upon our heads, no breath of life, no scent of pine, just the ticking clock of the assembly line. Forgive them not, for they knew what they did. Under the weight of the gold they hid, under the weight of the gold they hid. Just a tomb in the stars, a ghost in the smog.
Please join us tomorrow for a lament of Stonewalls.